I downloaded a mod that makes all blocks drop overpowered items. I picked the best ones to find out what's coming next, starting with the grass. So I just have to break this block right here, and look, it dropped an Avaricia apple. And when I eat the apple, it gives me 1,000,000 hearts. With this many hearts, I am practically immortal. But it's better if I don't jump from high places. But I still have all these blocks left to check what they actually drop. All the way up to the blue wool, which gives the most overpowered item of all. But the next one is the wooden board. To get this plank, I went to an oak tree. If I just break this wood, instead of dropping the wood, it drops a stick from Avaricia. What is this for? Wow, it threw the pig so far. What a cool stick. I need the board if I want the most overpowered item. And I have a plan. I came to my house because in a chest I have some books of enchantment. Look, they are just some spells that I do not need. This one is really good. It's Silk Touch. It lets me break the block without it dropping different items. I just need to put it on my axe and that's it. Now it doesn't matter which block I break. It will drop the right one. If I break the grass, it drops grass. And with that, if I break the wooden log, it will drop the log. And with this log, I can make the board. Now I just need to put the board here on the ground and break it with my hand and it will drop an overpowered item. Wow, he dropped a jetpack. I can't believe it. It really works. I can even fly really fast, especially if I set it to the maximum speed. I can fly to the moon. Wow, this jetpack is really overpowered. But this is not the most overpowered item yet. We still have several blocks to see. And that's why I'm moving straight on to the next one, which is watermelon. To get the watermelon, I came to a village. Usually in some farms, there might be a fully grown watermelon. I have a plantation here. I just think none of these seeds are watermelon seeds. It's all potatoes, wheat, and onions. I don't want any of that. What I need is the watermelon. Could there be something in any chest? Let me see around here. There's nothing. Let me check the farmer's house. Maybe he has something. Oh, look, he does. All right, now I just need to plant and wait for the watermelon to grow. Just wait a little bit. Until now it hasn't been born. This is going to take too long. I need to speed up the growth of this plantation. But for that, I need bone meal. I have an idea how to achieve this. I just need to find a cave. Look closely. There's an entrance. Now I just need to go deep into this cave to find skeletons. The deeper I am, the higher the chance they will spawn. All right, I'm already in a deep part of the caves. I just need to wait for a skeleton to show up around here. Let me keep looking. Look, a creature just appeared here. It's a creeper. I don't need the creeper. What I really want is a skeleton. So get away from me and leave me alone. Let me come to this side over here to see if I find anything. Look, I found a chest up here. That's not a chest. It's a mimic. This creature is very dangerous. I'm already in the other part of the cave and I see a skeleton right there in front of me now. I just need to defeat it quickly. Let me get closer without taking arrows. Ouch, this hurts so much and now I can finally hit him with my axe. Stop shooting all those arrows at me already. I can't take it anymore. Nice, I beat it. And look, he dropped some arrows, but I don't need arrows. I need bones. I will have to keep looking for another skeleton. I've walked a lot and so far nothing from those skeletons. Wait, this is a dungeon. Luckily for me, the spawner is a skeleton one. I can't let them hit me either. They almost defeated me. I have to defeat them without letting them hit me too much. Take this. Nice, he already dropped a bone. It's still not enough. I can only make 3 bone meals. I need more. So I'm going to keep defeating skeletons until I get all the bones I need. Nice, we managed to get 19 bones, which is almost a full stack of bone meal. Now I can go back to where that village was. All right, I'm back here and now I just have to use the bone meal until this gets really big. And I'll also put it on the other one. The problem is that when it comes to growing watermelon, it's all about luck. So I'll have to sit and wait. Look, it was born. I can't believe it. These two were born quicker than I thought. So let me break the watermelon to see what it drops. Wow, she dropped the Reaper's Scythe. This item is very strong and I have to show it to you guys. I'm going to test this item on Kadras. Just take advantage of her being distracted and hit.
Bosses, why did I become a ghost? What did you do to me?
Wow, this scythe is really good. It turns anyone I hit into a ghost.
Well, at least now I can fly.
This item is really overpowered, but what I'm curious about is what the blue wool drops. They say it's the most overpowered item of all. That's why I'll go straight to the next one, which is obsidian. I've already separated the obsidian that I am going to break. It's this one here. Let me place it on the ground and start breaking it with my pickaxe. I really want to know what item it's going to drop now. I'm so curious to see. Just a little more. What it broke and disappeared just like that. Where did she go? I just remembered this pickaxe here can't break obsidian. How could I have been so foolish? I need a better pickaxe to break obsidian. But now we have a problem. If I try to break the diamond to make the pickaxe, it will drop some random OP item. This here is not good for making a pickaxe. I'll have to keep testing the blocks. Let me see what this one drops. It gave me gold. The gold pickaxe can't break obsidian. It's rubbish. You want to know? Let me try this block of everything. What a netherite hoe. It's a really overpowered item, but I don't need it. There are many blocks to test. I've already tested almost all the blocks around me. I've already broken the leaves, broken the grass, and even the weeds, and there's nothing that can be used to make the super pickaxe. But there's one section I still haven't tested, which is that ice block at the top of the mountain. If I can get over there and break it, maybe I can end up getting a really good pickaxe. So let me start climbing up this side. There is a pillager outpost on this side. I better go around to avoid being attacked, especially because I don't have anything good to fight with. If I go this way, I'll be able to climb without anyone bothering me. Look, I just need to climb a few more blocks. Just from going up a few more blocks. Wait, why is my screen turning blue? This is ice. What do you mean? The higher I go, the more my screen starts freezing up, like it can barely handle it. I can't move at all. Unfreeze, unfreeze right now. I need to get out of this. Great, I did it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to try climbing without any protection against the cold. Otherwise, I'll freeze before reaching the top. Luckily, I know how to make protective clothing against the cold. I need 2 items, which are leather and bison fur. To get the leather, I came to this plain where a bunch of cows have spawned. I just need to defeat them and get as much leather as I can. Great, I already got 2 pieces of leather. Come here, cow. I'm really bad with this bow. I'd better just keep hitting. I'm good. I already got 4. By defeating a few more cows, I already got the leather I need. But we're still missing the bison fur. These are a bit harder to find. To get this bison fur, I need to go to cold places. And here there is only loose snow. There isn't any block of snow for me to break. But it's no problem. If I get this bison's fur, I should be able to make winter clothes. They don't always drop fur, so let me keep defeating them. Come here, take this. It shed a little fur, but I need 8. So let me keep defeating them then. I'm not stopping now. Just one more buffalo and I'll be done for good. I got all the fur I needed. Now with this, just make that armor. I just need to place the leather like this and put fur underneath. I make the vest. Hey, I finished making my winter clothes. Now I just need to put it on and I can climb that mountain. And I also just remembered something. I can use my jetpack so I don't need to climb it. It's just me flying around. Now I just need to go towards the mountain, which is that way. Look, the mountain is right up there. Just keep climbing. And look, right here I would already be cold, but since I'm wearing my armor, I don't feel cold at all. I can keep climbing until I reach the top. With that, I just need to break this snow to see what it drops. I can't believe it. It dropped an overpowered pickaxe. This pickaxe is so good that I can break this mountain in seconds. The problem is that it doesn't drop any items. Only if I break them one by one. But that doesn't matter. Now I need to break some obsidian. Let me grab this one. No, not that one. That obsidian was my only block. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll have to make another obsidian. Good thing it's easy to do this. I just have to find out which block will give me iron. So let me break this log. No, this one is dropping me a diamond chest plate. Let me try that paper. Look, the leaves dropped iron. Wow, 3 stacks of iron. I didn't even need all of that. But at least with this iron, I can make some buckets. And that way I can fill them with water. But now I need to find some lava to turn into obsidian. That's why I'm going to keep flying above here to see if I find any lava in this biome. There are usually some lava pools in the desert, but I can't find any here. I don't have much time to waste like this. You know what? I have another idea. Look, right here in this cave, there's a bit of lava. But for it to become obsidian, I need to throw it into the source. So let me open the top part here. Yes, I reached the source, and now I just have to pour the water on top. And it turns into obsidian. Now I'm really curious to see what it's going to drop. That's why let me use my super pickaxe on it. Wow, he dropped a creative laser. Wow, this laser is really overpowered. With it, I can literally build things just by clicking. Look, you can place several bedrock blocks even in survival mode. And I can even use this weapon to make a prison out of bedrock.
Nay, someone trapped me inside bedrock. Help.
Wow, this weapon is really very overpowered. But I'm not going to waste time, and I'll go straight to the next one, which is the emerald block. So I'm going to place the emerald block here to see what's inside.
No, you can't see what's in this block.
He just stole my item, and the worst part is I didn't even see what it was.
No, stop following me, invisibility potion.
No, he turned invisible, and I don't know where he went. Look, is it possible that he's still around here? I don't think so. I lost the only emerald block I had. That means I will have to make another one. The problem is that when I break the emerald ore, it's dropping lots of diamonds. How am I supposed to find out which block gives me emeralds? Is it the coal? Let me test it here. The coal dropped a ruby. And you know what? I won't be able to break blocks like this. There are more than 1,000 blocks for me to test. I have a better idea, but for that I need to find a village. Because with villagers I can make trades. Let's see if I can find a village in this direction here. Look, I found a perfect village. Now I just have to find a villager who makes a good trade. So let me see this one first. He wants wheat in exchange for emerald. Wheat is easy to get right here in front. There are already some bales of hay. Let me grab this and see how much wheat I get. All right, I already got 5, and with these 3, it makes 8, which means I have exactly 8 hay bales. So just trade with this villager here, and I got it. Only 3 is not possible, and he still blocked the exchange.
Emerald is rare. Mine have run out.
To make the emerald block, I need at least 9. That's why I'm heading straight to another villager to trade. Look, there's this villager here next to me. Let me see what he trades.
Hey, no need to hit, just talk.
My bad, I didn't know you spoke. I want more emeralds. What do you want in exchange?
Bring me 2 fish and I'll give you 2 emeralds.
All right, I can do that. To fish for fish, I need a fishing rod. I already have the sticks to make it work, but I still need string. The easiest way to find this line is to go to an abandoned mine, so let me find some cave around here. And now I have to hope this cave has an abandoned mine. Let me go deeper. That is usually where those mines are hidden. Look, there's an abandoned mine right here in front. I just need to get here and break this spider web. Hey, he dropped a golden apple. I haven't forgotten that the candies are different. I'm gonna have to figure out which block drops string if I want to make the fishing rod. Oh, what a nuisance. Well, I'll try a few right here. Look, there's a fence. Let me break it. Dropped a greed cake. The only good part is that this cake is endless and I will never be hungry. Look, here's a piece of train track. Maybe I can get the string I need from it. Wait, it dropped an overpowered fishing rod? Can't believe it. I didn't even need the line. Now I just need to go there and get the fish. I was so lucky. Great, now I just have to cast my fishing rod into the water and wait for some fish to bite. Hopefully something good will come. Dude, that's a shark over there. He bit my bait and he's pulling me into the water. Stop it! Wow, he is strong! But this fishing rod is even stronger. I can use my jetpack to pull him over. Come here. Look, I'm managing to pull him out of the ground. I really did it. I'll take advantage of him being weak on land and catch him. The villager only asked for a fish, but I think a shark is worth 10. Look, villager, I brought you a shark. He is worth 10 fish, so I want 10 emeralds.
I only have 2. I ordered 2 fish, that's your problem.
He really only dropped 2 emeralds. That villager is such a thief. But I still need 4 more emeralds, so I hope there's another villager who wants something from me.
You mentioned a villager wanting something. I want it too.
That's right.
I'll give you 1 emerald for each TNT you bring me. I want to get revenge on someone.
Wow, really? Okay, I will bring it to you. I already know I'm not going to get that TNT the usual way. Because look, when we break sand, it drops a diamond sword, so there's no way for you to get sand to make TNT anymore. anymore. But I have a better plan. First, I will have to find a desert, and if I am not mistaken, there was one in this direction. Look, I was right. Here is the desert. Now I just have to find a structure that looks like a pyramid. Let me see. Look, there's something right there. Wow, it's really buried, but you can tell it's a pyramid. No, I just have to be careful about one thing. I'm going to sneak down the corner. I just have to go down carefully to avoid stepping on this pressure plate. Wow, it even dropped a totem of undying. But what I wanted was underneath. Look, there are 9 dynamites here. Just break them with my axe with a gentle touch. Hey, instead of getting a different item, you get actual TNT. Now I just need to take this to the villager. Here you go, villager. Take these 9 TNTs.
Thanks, now I can get back at my neighbor.
Wow, he's gonna blow up the other villager's house? Dude, that's not my problem. Finally, I can make the emerald block. Just place them like this and done. Now I just need to put the emerald block on the ground. I will be able to say what is inside. Let me just check if the little fire isn't around here. I don't think it is. Alright, so with this, I can break the block. What just dropped is a dimensional pickaxe. Wow, now I'm really curious to know what it does. Let me test here in this house. The block is breaking, but it is breaking blue. How strange. Wow, he opened a portal. I really want to know where this portal takes me. Wow, where did I end up? This is Kai's bathroom.
Hey, Cadres, I'm taking a shower.
The portal closed. Sorry, I didn't know I would end up here. Wow, this pickaxe is really powerful. So far, this has been the best item of all. But I still need to see these two. That's why I'm moving on to the next one, which is the Prismarino. To get the Prismarine, I came to the sea because right there in front, there is a temple. So let me grab my little boat and go over there. Look, I can see it from here. This is gonna be the easiest block to get. Now I just have to dive here and start collecting the Prismarine. The problem is that we break very slowly in the water. And the worst part is that I'm tired. How come? Now that I paid attention, there are many guardians around me. That's it. Stop there. They are dealing damage to me, you know? I will use my trident on them. I messed up, and the worst part is that I don't even have anything to fight these creatures. They are very strong in the water. Even my arrows ran out. Run, I need to get out of here fast. I have nothing to fight against them. I need something even better than this if I want to fight all these guardians properly. And I think I know who can help me with this. When I went to Kai's house, he was taking a shower. Maybe he can help me with a good tool. Kai, maybe you can help me.
Wow, you really don't respect my shower. Good thing I shower with clothes on.
But now I need something from you. I need to fight some guardians, but I don't have anything to help me in the water.
Oh, I have some flippers. There's just one little problem.
What problem is this?
While I was taking a shower, I didn't notice that my bathtub was leaking and I flooded my house.
How did you manage to do that, Kai? Everything is full of water.
Look, if you remove this water, I'll let you keep the fin. Just help me out.
Okay, I'll try to help you. Good thing I brought a bucket with me. Let me empty it here and use it empty to get a bit more water here and throw it out. I think just one bucket won't be enough. Good thing I have plenty of iron to make several buckets. I think this is already enough. Now I just need to fill them with water. Then I empty them out here. All set. Now just do the same thing again. It looks like the water hasn't even gone down.
Oh, Cadres, it became an infinite source because there is a lot of water in just one place.
You're right. This water is endless, Kai. It doesn't matter how many buckets I use. There will still be water. I'm gonna have to go to my plan B. Hey, let me take off all my armor because I'm really thirsty and I'm gonna drink all this water. I just have to get right here in the middle of the water and start drinking. I drank all the water myself. Oh wow, I'm just so heavy. I can't get through the door.
Hold on, I'll open it for you.
Now I can pass. I have to spit out this water or I'll stay this size for the rest of the video. So let me come here and spit this good water I managed to spit. I'm slim again.
Thanks, guys. You can keep the fin.
Now with this equipped fin, I can swim much faster. And now it will be much easier to fight against these guardians. I'm faster than them. I will finish them all. There's no point in trying to run away. Nice, I defeated one. But this one, I finished them all. With that, I can find out what the block drops. Let me come here with my mega pickaxe and break it. Look at this, a mega desert bow drop. That's how cool he really is. Just to test it, I called Kai.
Para, Test what?
Look at this, it shoots hurricanes.
Cadres, I'm flying and now I'm falling all the way down. Help!
Wow, this bow is really powerful. It defeats anyone with just one hit. Everything so far has been really cool, but now it's time for the best, which is inside the wool block. I don't have that block of blue wool, but that's not a problem. I have with me a flower that I left prepared to make the blue dye. Now I just need to get the wool from this little sheep, but poor thing, I'm not going to defeat it. Not even necessary, because I have infinite iron and can make shears to get its wool. Now just add the dye to the wool and I make blue wool. With this I can put it on the floor, and when I break it, it actually drops an ultimate mega sword now. Wow, this is the most powerful sword in the whole world, and I'll show you why. And I am gonna test this sword on a creeper. Just get there and hit. And look how big the explosion is now. It's massive. It's a nuclear explosion. This sword is very powerful. I only wasn't defeated because I was the one holding it. And with that, I discovered all the overpowered items. And if you like this video, then leave a like and subscribe. I'm out.